And hello folks, this is your old pal Uncle Al. We're going to take it easy and I'm going to show you how to react to an emergency. Okay? First, take a deep breath. Okay? Look around. If your building is on fire, leave. Okay? If your apartment building's on fire, leave. If there's flooding, leave. Okay, I keep telling this to people. Take a deep breath. Look around. Okay, see if your structure's safe. Okay, it doesn't help if it's on fire or underwater. Or worse, it's falling apart. Now, I had to drag some people out of certain apartment buildings because I'm safe in here. No, you have to go. Why can't I stay here? Because it's going to collapse. Try to argue with a person with dementia. Okay? And then when they go out, where's my apartment? We just got out just in time. It collapsed. Why did it collapse? It's like I'm in a bad comedy routine. Okay? Gather information about your area. Okay? You have to be cold and logical. Do not believe in the hype. Be very careful where you get your information. Okay? Check on safety of family and friends, especially the disabled and elderly who has maybe some kind of mental illness or chronic disease, and they don't realize they can't stay there. Decide whether to wait or go. Now, I went through a wildfire and a lot of people waited. 19 people died in their mobile homes. They're waiting for the fire department. We're too old. We can't leave our mobile home. They died. Okay? This is why the sheriff's office, if it's really bad evacuation, they will arrest you and drag you out. Okay? So decide whether to wait or to go. Number 6, prepare now. You are being the last to know. Now, I tell a lot of people this is true. A lot of people don't know if they have to go to the shelter, can they take their pets? I keep telling people, make sure you know where a shelter is, people shelter, and make sure there's a shelter for your pets. Okay? Prepare now. You are being the last to know. So know everything, plan it out carefully. All right? You are being kept in the dark, so you don't panic. Uncle Alan's never panic. I'm not a Canadian prep or everybody else. Oh, nuclear war or this or that. Okay? You have to plan and prepare now. It's not getting a bunch of gadgets. It is not dehydrating eggs. It is not piling up little food hauls in a bunch. You have to prepare carefully. If you have to evacuate, do you know how to live in a shelter? Do you know where to evacuate to? Do you know how to take certain stuff? Some shelters will not take so much stuff. Some shelters you could drive to and park your car there. That's not a problem. Other shelters do not. So know where you can go and evacuate. Some people, like during hurricane, I keep telling them, make a reservation for a hotel or motel out of the storm's path. I had a few idiots who, I'm going to lose more people on that, who made reservation in the direct line of, and they call me up, can you help us? And I hang up the phone. I said, no. Okay, if you're that incompetent, I'm sorry, I can't help stupid people. Now, big thing is, like I said, prepare now. You are being the last to know. So know ahead of time. Can you shelter your pets? Can you go to this shelter? Okay, especially people on the East Coast. I keep telling it every year, milk and bread and eggs, and then they had their cats and dogs, horses, and they're trying to get into a people shelter. Think again. Okay? You have to prepare now. Make a plan. Where are your pets going to? Because a lot of places after Hurricane Katrina will not allow pets in the human shelter area. And two, are you set up for that? And I'll do a video on that explaining what you need at a shelter. All right? And congrats to Danger Dale. First video on Iron Ration Challenge. Okay? And all this right here will be down below. Now, I tell a lot of people what you want to do for the rough summer is to have a few things on hand. You want to have the M95 mask. This is for a different reason, and it's not for the Red Dragon. We're going to have wildfires, we're going to have windstorms, and we're going to have a possibility of a nuclear attack. So you want to have a whole bunch of these, the good ones. Now, Uncle Alan has a better setup than most people, but this will provide about maybe 50 to 60% so you don't inhale it. If you inhale the big particles, you die. There's a lot of other things that you don't want to inhale during the rough summer. So, N95 mask. Now, if anybody asks why you're wearing it, tell them you have asthma. Tell them you have COPD. Tell them you only have my excuse, I only have one lung. Tell them that. Okay? I have a really good setup because Uncle Alan used to spray. Another thing is I tell a lot of people, if you're living in the East Coast and the Central States, you better have one of these. And everybody's looking, well, we don't have earthquakes. And I'm looking at them. No, you have tornadoes, high winds, and you have hurricanes. And I lived through two. So you want to get a hard hat. You want to put a headlamp. Okay? Now I have a few friends we discreet either wrap it around your neck or hang it from a place or a flashlight there so you could, or hook it on it. But the helmet for most people is ideal. You can put it on and something falls on your head, you're protected. If something blows into your head like a tree branch going at 70 miles an hour, you're protected. It's not rocket science, folks. It's fairly easy. And again, it'll be all listed down here. So what do we learn today? After the disaster or event, take a deep breath, look around, gather information, check on the safety of your family and friends, decide whether to wait or to go. That's your decision. If you want to wait and sit in an apartment building on fire, hey, nobody's going to stop you. That's your fault. All right? 6, prepare now. If you have to evacuate to a shelter, know where it is. Can your animals go to it? Because I have a lot of people that don't understand. After Katrina, they will not take animals. And I'll catch you later. You have a nice night. I'll be seeing you.